Hi everyone, I am Anil Kumar, motivational speaker. Today I would like to speak about Karnataka State Law University 3 years LLB and 5-year LLB final semesters examinations tips. As you all know, there will be a 1 week for final semesters, maybe 3-year LLB and 5 years LLB. There will be a final semester's examinations will be conducted by KSLU. So in this situation, how to study yourself and how to face upcoming examinations. So what are the tips which I followed while writing the examinations and during this situation and during this time, how to utilize the time and how to manage the time and what are the tips to be followed during this time. I'm going to tell today so that you will also follow these tips for your upcoming LLB examinations. So we'll start with health point of view. In this period, your health is very important. Without your good health, you can't write your examinations especially. So during this time you have to maintain your health in a good manner. How to maintain your good health? You have to have some nutrients foods, like you have to have milk. If you would like to have non-veg, you please have egg, please have dry fruits, please have fruits, please have some fresh juices so that you will get nutrients and you can maintain good health during this time. Health is very important while writing your examination. This is first tip. Then second tip is time. How to utilize this time means 1 week, this peak period, how to utilize it. You have to make one schedule for the day. This 24 hours, what you would like to do? What are all the subjects to be covered for the upcoming examinations? Most of the students have not written their own notes. Some people, they are using with textbooks, means studying with textbooks. So in these situations, time is very precious. You have to manage the time very effectively. You have to plan yourself, making one timetable. These hours you have to be study like this. This hour will be spent something very much special. So you have to manage yourself the time and how to prepare for yourself upcoming examination. Who have been written their own notes, who have been gone through their own means important questions. Many people, many students have been answered for them. For them, it is very easy to study. Overall, not written their own notes. Overall, not written like important questions. Those answers who have not been written for them, please go through previous years of 5 years question papers. From 5 years question papers, please some choose some few important questions. For those questions, you have to get some textbooks, one or two textbooks. You have to tick wherever answer it is available for those questions. You have to make it underline. Then after, in the questions whichever you have written the important questions, you have to write page number. You have to write. Then what is the benefit you can get it from this? You can save your time. For any questions you have to dig means you will lost your time. If you mention your page number for those answers, you can easily find where it is the page, where it is the answer. So in this crucial time, You have to manage time very, very effectively. The next tip is you have to manage the 3 hours of time in your examination. What you have to do is in the examination day, before examination day, please do collect your hall tickets from your college. Don't be hurry up in the examination date. Don't collect. Earlier you have to collect your hall ticket, examination hall ticket. Especially on the examination day, you have to go little bit early, means 15 minutes early at college. So before 15 days, if you reach early, you won't get any tensions. You will be always keep patience of your mind. You should not get tensions. If you get tensions, definitely you cannot maintain the time. Sometimes you may forget who have been studied, that may forget in your mind, so that you cannot be able to write your answers. So that is the reason you have to go little bit early, and please be sit one place and don't study. Please sit at one place and take, like, you can meditate yourself. Few minutes, means 5 minutes you have to meditate yourself. So you should keep your mind very cool in that time. If required, you take some little bit water. Don't drink too much of water before getting into the examination hall. Please go fresh room to please fresh yourself, so that in the middle time you cannot go to any fresh rooms or something like that. It is very important that before getting into the examination, sir, please be fresh yourself. Your mind should be always very calm. Once the question paper issued by the evaluators, you have to go through minimum 3 minutes of time for all questions. Sometimes what happens now, for me also, I've got experience. One paper just I've seen, while seeing itself, I got confusions of those questions answers. I thought I may fail. So why? Because I am not knowing much about those answers. So I have not studied proper well. In my mind has come. But in that time, please don't lose your patience. If you plan, if you think, if you don't lose your patience, definitely you can able to write those questions answers. For me, it has got experience. I'm telling you, please don't make tension. Whether you know or not, that doesn't matter. First, what you have to do is whichever you know very well, very well, very well, that you have to choose. Whether it could be 6 marks questions, whether it could be 10 marks questions, whichever. Plus, first you have to choose which you know the best. You have to start with that. Then after you have to plan yourself for 10 marks question and 6 marks question. If you write 10 marks question, preferably you will get score good marks. So you have to manage the time very, very, very effectively. Why? Because I have got experience in the examination time. Many of the students left 2 questions, 3 questions, 4 questions, 1 question, like that. But myself, I'm talking about, even I have not missed even single question for any semesters. Why? Because I have managed the time very well. Whether I know the answer, whether I don't know the answers, confidently I have written. And if I now I am not knowing also, I have written something about that subject. So that is the reason, please don't leave even single question. Single question will make you big. So finally, what, sometimes you may come reach, you have reached till up to 30. you need to get 2 marks. Where the 2 marks will be get? Last question you will get. So that is the reason, please don't leave even single question. This is my own experience I'm sharing with you all. How to write the examinations, how to manage 3 hours of time, that is very important. First, as I told you, you have to go through 3 minutes of all to study about your questions. Then after you have to choose which you know very well. Preferably, please give preference to 10 marks question. First, you have to write 10 marks questions. 10 marks question, please don't take more than 20 to 23 minutes. If you take more than 20 to 23 minutes, definitely you cannot complete all the questions. You have to write 10 marks question in 23 minutes, 20 to 23 minutes, and 6 marks question within 10 minutes you have to write it. Then only you can cover all the questions. Some students are there, what they will do is they write 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes like that. Which one they know very well, they write long answers. Which one they don't know, they write short answers. Definitely you will lose marks in that manner if you follow. You have to give opportunity, equal opportunity to all questions, whether it could be 10 marks questions, whether it could be 6 marks question, whether you are knowing the answers, whether you are not knowing the answers, you have to give equal preference to all questions. Then only you will score good marks, and as well as you can get pass. Otherwise you won't get pass. My advice is to please give preference to all, whether you are knowing that answer, whether you are not knowing the answer. Please don't leave the question. You have to attend yourself, at least something about that subject you have to write it. How to write? In my videos I have explained nicely how to write, what are the points to be covered. So many things I have explained. Once again I will memorize it. For 10 marks questions you have to write introduction. Introduction means 3 to 4 lines, not more than that. If you write introduction 10 lines, you won't get time to write it. So that is the reason 3 to 4 lines you have to make introduction. Then after definition, only one definition is sufficient. Then after, if you know the section, subsection, article, you have to write those articles, section or subsection. Then after, for relevant question, you have to make key points. If 10 marks question is there, if you make 10 key points, that is very much useful while evaluating your answer from the evaluators. So that is how it is. And after that, you have to write for 10 marks question, two case laws. Two case, if it is not relevant case laws or any something other than that, you can write, like, that examples you can write. Two examples or two case laws. If you write that, you will get value to that answers. Then after you make one conclusion. If you make conclusion 3 to 4 lines, that is enough. So if you plan, if you write like that, definitely you will get very good marks. For 6 marks questions, how to write? Within 20 to 23 minutes, you have to complete this 10 marks question. Then second is 6 marks question. First, you have to write all 5 10 questions. Don't write in between 6 marks questions. Don't write like some other. You have to plan in a manner like that. 5 10 marks question, 5 questions will be there. You have to complete it first, preferably like 20 to 23 minutes. 20 to 23 minutes. You complete all 10 marks questions. Then after you have to plan to write 6 marks question. Within 10 minutes, you have to cover it one. Within 1 hour, you can complete it 6 marks questions of 5. So then finally, you left 10 minutes or 5 minutes you left. In that time, what you have to do is you have to go again back. You have to underline each. Have if you would like to write in blue pen, you have to underline blue pen. If you would like to write black pen, you have to underline black pen. Like if you like, if you underline it, the evaluator will see your key points. While seeing your key point itself, they will come to know what is your weightage for that answer. And if you underline it for case laws, if you underline it for examples, if you underline it with key points, if you underline for introduction, if you underline for conclusion, it will be very easy to see your answers in a quality manner. Quality and quantity, you have to make it. Many of the students have the confusion that how many pages we have to write. How many pages you can write for 20 in a 22 minutes or 23 minutes? How many pages you can write? You know very well rather than me what's your capability of writing. Some people they may write 3 pages. Some people they may write 4 pages. Some people they may write fastly 5 pages. That is up to you. I don't comment on that, but minimum should be 3 pages for 10 marks and 1.5 pages for 6 marks. Minimum should be there. Then after that, if you have the capability to write speedily, you can write. If you can able to write, you can write till up to 5 pages. Don't mind. Any of 41 pages will be available in the university booklet. You can complete it full 41 pages. If you would like to write, if you speedily you can able to write, you can elaborate points with little bit more. So if you would like to write quality and quantity for those answers, definitely will score outstanding marks. This is how we have written in the examinations. Please don't lose time and value time, because 3 hours of time very important. That 3 hours time leads to your growth, your completion of your LLB course. My advice is to please don't lose your hopes. Whether you are knowing and are not knowing the answers, you have to attend. You have to write it. Don't leave even single questions. Single question will make you the big difference in your life, my dear friends. So this is how I have planned and I have completed the semester's examinations. Please utilize the time, whichever I have given tips, please be follow. Definitely will become success in LLB course, especially for 3 year LLB and 5 year LLB. I hope my all videos are nice to see about to grow LLB course, especially from Karnataka State Law University. Please do subscribe my channel Anil Kumar KT so that you will get very good videos in futures also, so that it will be very useful. And please do forward my videos as many as possible so that they will also get benefit. Thank you.